勝負だカカロット。来いベジータ。カメハメハ。
Welcome back, this is 2-Minute Username back with another sub-episode of Fighters Uprising. Man, I almost want to say beat 'em up dissection. Anyways, this is the third installment of Super Butouden, the Super Butouden series, and it's also for the Super Famicom. I remember seeing coverage of this game in an old EGM magazine, like the other ones, and same thing, they did a very good job. They covered the hidden meteor attacks. It was pretty cool. My brother and I were really excited for this game, actually, because we thought we were going to get more of the, same from the previous installments, like something better. And this game was really colorful. It came out not too long, actually, after, well, at least for us. Like, we played Butouden 2 so much that when this game came out, it felt like the next day. So, yeah, we were stoked. It came out of nowhere, actually. Unfortunately, this game lacks a lot of, things that would make it better. I don't know how to quite describe it. It's just like a lesser game compared to the previous installments, I should say. I like the first two better than this one. So around this time the Boo saga was going on, and they hadn't really concluded the manga or the anime. So they just kind of churned out a fighting game based on the previous fighting engine. So they don't even have a story mode in this game. They do have a tournament mode, not that I care. So, yeah, let's check out what else it has to offer. Sound mode, stereo or mono. You know what? Let's go to mono for once. Music. This one has no track, like it just says beat up. Opening. Battle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no character names. Character select. Ending. I assume it's the ending to the tournament mode. And then sound effects. But we won't really delve too much on that. So you got your 1-player versus 2-player, 1-player versus computer, or computer versus computer. And yeah, let's just run into this. There's not too much that's changed from the previous game, but we're going to go over the mechanics regardless. So, alright, before I move on, during the cutscene between Vegeta and Goku, I input a code. There's multiple codes for this game, but really the only important one is the character select, which is the same code as the previous installment, so up X, down B, L, Y, R, A on controller 1, and you get one new character out of, this seems like we keep getting less characters, but let's just keep going. Alright, so I don't know if you notice, but there is a lot of yellow on the screen. There's a lot of blondes with green eyes. Except Android 18. Why is Android 18 here? She's not even in that arc. She's not even very important. She's just the generic female character as a placeholder, I guess. Not to mention reusable assets. So, who is the secret character? The secret character is smack dab in the middle, upper row, and that is Future Trunks. And you're thinking, Future Trunks? Why is he here? He's gone. The only time he showed up is in the Cell series. Same reason, reusable assets, so they just put him back in there. So you got Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Goten, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, Super Saiyan Kid Trunks, Super Saiyan Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan Son Gohan, Kaioshin, who I've never seen fight except in, like, this is his debut fighting game. Like, it's really bizarre. He shouldn't be fighting at all, as far as I know. Majin Buu, Dabra, and Android 18, who is human at this point. I remember playing this game and only using Kaioshin, Majin Buu, and Dabra. Dabra? Yeah, Dabura. Because they were different. So, yeah, that's a little disappointing. Let's just see what else we got. Okay. This is also really disappointing. So, okay, the first stage that I'm selecting on right now is the Majin spaceship stage. You can't fly to any upper levels or lower levels, like it's just one level, which is cool. That's a neat stage. But when you look to the left and the right, you can't help but notice there's only like 2 other stages. So, okay, we've got the spaceship, that's one stage. We've got the tournament, which has 2 different stages. Okay, that's 2 stages. We've got the clouds with 3 stages, so now we have a total of 3 stages. And then we have the countryside, which is divided into 3 stages. So we only have 4 stages here. That is super weak sauce. Granted, maybe the other game was like that too, but I just don't feel the same sort of enthusiasm for that game. Maybe it was because it had a better atmosphere. So, yeah, this is stupid. So once again, you got your life points. You can set to 10 to 400, nothing higher. You've got your ki power. I still don't know what that is. I think it's just, yeah, the strength of your ki attacks maybe. And then game rank is the third option. That's basically, you know, the difficulty. And then the fourth one is the music. So we're going to cycle through them. You'll get tired of listening to them because there's only 6. They're not bad, they're just not great. Alright, so basic mechanics. You got your punch kicks, jumping punch kicks, crouching punch kicks. Alright. You've got your L and R button that moves left and right. They did add one thing to this game though, that's new, but yeah, let's cover it right now. So in the previous games, I mean in the first installment you could hit people with the dash. They took that out in the second installment. The second installment you could only dash against one another, but there was varying speed classes, which I suspect are also in this game. When I figure them out, I'll just leave the annotation right here. But the other thing they put in was when you meet with your dashes, you get into like kind of an arm grapple. And the characters I haven't tested them all out yet, so they're still kind of new to me, but you can do a special throw, and it's taught in the command list. So the input is down and forward together, and then up and back together, and Y. So let's take a look-see at that. I'm not sure why sometimes it does random throws, but yeah, that leads to our second question. Can you tech from those throws? As far as I've been able to test, I can't seem to tech it. So, yeah. Huh, I just realized that Giant Swing kind of looks like Armor King's Giant Swing from the new Tekken series. But yeah, next step we'll go into throws. So to do a throw, you move up against your character, your opponent I should say, and tap the punch button and they'll do a throw. So same rules apply as the second installment of the series. If I'm throwing to the left, like if player 1 throws player 2, if they hit LL, because they're on the left side, they'll cushion their landing. But if they hit RR, they'll do a dive kick right back at the person who threw them. So let's do that real quick. So yeah, if you do a soft landing, you don't have to commit to the dive kick, and you have a lot of time to actually punish the other player. So that might be a better choice actually if you're fast enough. And yeah, X button, you can fly up and down. The one thing they did change, which is kind of a bad change in my opinion, is you can move into dual screen freely now. So you don't have to be in a dual screen to move up and down anymore. You can do it when you're in the same screen. So it becomes a much more cat and mouse kind of game. But in the previous game, when you're trying to find room to power up, you hold the Y and B, right? In this game, you power up real fast. So I guess, yeah, it's still a bad change in my opinion, because let's say you power up really quickly and you do this cat and mouse approach, and all you do is chuck big key fireballs. Then if the other player is slightly decent, they'll use those special key defenses. So we'll talk more about that right now. So, unlike the previous installments, now you actually deplete some of your key meter by using regular key blasts. And each character has a different endurance, I'm sure, for how many regular key shots they can use. So, yeah, there's that. And like the previous games, you can hit select after you pause to access another menu. And commands are, I don't know what that is, command, normal, or auto? Yeah, and then something about direction. So I'm not sure what those first two options are, but the third option below says command help, and it's got your character's name on it, so you can select it, look over your move list. The second last menu select, well, not menu select, but option is sound mode, so I can change it from monaural to stereo if I want. And then the very bottom one says radar. So on in the versus mode screen, there's an indicator that shows where you are in relation to your opponent. You can turn that off if you want. I don't. It's pretty handy to know how far they are from you. But if you want it to be a bit more dynamic, that's up to you. So let's see what his move list is like. Alright, so unlike the second installment, they kind of step back. In the previous video, I showed that you could click on each character and then actually try and do the input of the move. And if you did it correctly, your character would actually perform the move on this screen. But now it's non-existent. So yeah, there's no moves that are unlisted with the exception of Medio smash attacks, and they are pretty character specific. So when we start looking at each character, then I'll list it in an annotation. So yeah. Oh right, let's go back to our fight. So every character has special key attacks, like big energy blast attacks. If you do them up close, they don't have a special animation, but man, are they faster in this game. This whole game is faster. That's the one thing that might be the benefit. But if you do your full animation key blasts, there are several defenses, and they are all the same as before. So let's just see what they are. So what'll happen is one character will use their their fireball, right? It'll cut to the second player's screen. When it does that, you have to press the input like right away. And this stage is really small, so the fireball is probably going to reach the other player really fast, so I wonder if I can even do the inputs. I guess not. Let's try again. Alright, so that first input was back and A together, so then you'll do a block. It's not a bad option. Alright, so that second option is roll from back to down and A together. And I've yet to have it explode in my face, like that move, but you take minor damage, but you don't use up any of your key meter, so that's another option. Let's see what the next one is. So the other input is forward, back, forward, and A together, and you'll use up part of your key meter to block the other blast, but you won't take any damage, which is nice. So now we have the last option, which is when it's your screen, roll from down to back and forward, and then press A. So basically you're using your most powerful key meter move. So yeah, you can use any of the defenses as far as I know. And yeah, basically when the fireballs are colliding, whoever pushes A the most wins. I think it's a cap of 50 times. So whoever hits it 50 times wins, or whoever hits it more when the internal timer counts down. So yeah, those are all the basic mechanics of the game. When you do jumps, when you're in the second plane, you can control your air movement. Neutral jumps, I should say, not horizontal or backwards jumps. Yeah, so that's it. Now we're going to move on to each character. So we're going to start off with Goku. We're going to go over his normals, far and up close. We're going to go over his grapples, his throws, fireball, endurance, and yeah, special moves, and then ki blasts followed by his meteor attack. So yeah, let's jump to it.
you
Alright, this needs a little bit of explaining. I guess the game gives you codes like the previous installments, But in this one, when you play 10 stages or 10 rounds, then the announcer will come in and teach you this code, and this code is executed during your dialogue with your opponent. So there's several power-ups you can do. All these power-up codes are available on GameFAQs. I'm not sure if you get them all. I'm assuming you do the more you play, but yeah, I'm not quite 100% sure how they affect your stats. So yeah, I'm just going to collect the last win pose that Gohan has, and then we'll move on to the next character. So, well, that last round I put in the last code just to show you how overpowered you can be. That about wraps it up for the Super Famicom Butouden series. The only things I feel like I might have missed were maybe showing off everybody's counter throw dive kicks, but I'm not going to bother with that. So, yeah, going to leave some loose ends here at the end of the video, but yeah, that's it for Super Butouden 3. See you next time.
You